Hi guys, wobblebox adventures. This evening we're off up to Carol's under the arch. There's an old big railway arch up the top of the mountain, not far from where we live, and the church comes up here and does all the carol concert. So we're off up here now to go and meet everybody and to sing a few songs and have a hot chocolate and a mince pie. So we'll see you in a minute. Bit dark, sorry guys. Just walking down the road to the arch now. Riley's sadly not with us because Riley's had a visit to the hospital this morning and he's not very well. He's got a virus, so didn't want to bring him out in the wet and the cold, so he's with Granny in the house. So it's Paige. Say hello, Paige. Say hello. You want to be on the videos? Oh. Cars. Sounds like Elvis is beating us here. Yes, right there. All right.
And when I find her, I will find out just what my dreams are about. You've got to follow me wherever that dream may lead. You'll follow that dream. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams of suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know, somebody say hello, when I still see suspicion in your eyes. Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can still see us in the way I'm crying. We can go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious mind. Oh, love survive. Oh, by these tears from my eyes.
ago I moved to Abersychan, and I was told, you're crazy going up there, they're all a bunch of nutters. And I said, no they're not, they're wonderful, brilliant people, and I can't wait to get up there and show them the love of God. Well, you've all proved me wrong tonight, haven't you? Every week of this year I've said, come into our nice, warm, family-friendly church, and most of you have said no. But when I say meet me under a grubby arch, you've all come! That's the valleys, isn't it? Right, first things first, can everyone squeeze across a couple of steps? Elvis, how are we doing now? We can hear. Right, boring stuff, but it's important. GDPR. We're going to be taking loads of pictures. So if you don't want your picture taken, hide your face. Alright, that's all I can say for you. Hide your face. And I'm sorry if I break any of your cameras. The other thing, in the event of a fire, the exits are here and here. Okay? Wonderful. Last week, I was at Garnteg School. Anyone here from Garnteg School? They've got a choir later, so I'm hoping there's more. Anyone here from Garnteg School? Who went to Garnteg School? That's disappointing, isn't it? I was in Garnteg School last week and I spoke about a Christmas tree. And I asked the children what their favourite part of the Christmas tree was. And some said tinsel, and some said lights, and some said the baubles. Cheeky one said the presents at the bottom. And most of them said the star at the top. And then I told them what my favourite part of the Christmas tree was. I said, to most of you, you might think it's a bit boring. It's often forgotten about at Christmas. But without it all falls down. Who can guess what my favourite part of the Christmas tree is? The bottom, the base. Without the base, all the glitz and glamour of Christmas falls down, looks like Tinkerbell's been sick. And what's the base of Christmas? Jesus Christ. He's the base of Christmas. And that's what we hope to do tonight, is bring Jesus Christ back into Christmas. So we're going to do that first of all by praying. So people at the back, can you hear me? We are going to pray. So if we can all be quiet. And if you don't want to pray, that's between you and God. But if you can be quiet and respect those that do, I appreciate it. We're going to pray. Let's pray. Shh. Everyone say shush to their neighbour. Yeah. Let's pray. Loving and heavenly Father, we thank you this night for your Son, the Lord Jesus Christ, who at Christmas we remember left the glories of the throne room of heaven to dwell among us. Not born in a palace or a mansion, but born in a stable. He spent his first night in an animal feeding trough. He did nothing wrong, but loved the world, yet he lived a life of poverty and hardship. The pinnacle at the cross, where his hands and feet were nailed to that rough wood, and a crown of thorns dug into his head. And Lord, as he hung there dying, for our failures to love you as we should, he cried, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. What a gracious and merciful God we come to. And we thank you that you love each one of us, and that you treasure us. And we remember this treasure through the gift of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. I pray, Lord, that as we sing your praise today, I pray, Lord, that you will pour out your blessing upon us and let your kingdom grow in this valley. Amen. Thank you very much. Right, I've done the fire escapes. Oh yeah, another thing, your children. They are your children. So keep an eye on them. Can you do that for me? When we do these events with the church, parents forget that their children are theirs and they like to leave them with them. We're going to sing our first carol of Carols on the Arch 2018. It is round of applause. That was wonderful. Praise God. Now, I said earlier that we're going to bring Christ back to Christmas. We're bringing the base back to the Christmas tree so it doesn't fall down. So I want to invite my dear friend and our MP, we're very lucky to have him, Nick, who's going to come and read a poem for us. So can we have a round of applause for Nick? Thank you.
Well, this is a poem by Judith Searle. In the glory of eternity past, the self-existent Lord dwelt outside of time and space, in fellowship and sweet accord. A plan then formed in the mind of God, his greatness henceforth to share. He would create a place of beauty, a masterpiece beyond compare. His creation would be a great expanse, with wonders of assorted size. It would be full of light and loveliness, to bring pleasure to the eye. What diversity he would create! However, the pinnacle of his plan was to bring him most pleasure, a creation he would call man. Let us create man in our own image. In our likeness he will be. We will make him a living soul that dwell for all eternity. This human being would be unique, with incredible intellect and free choice. He would have fellowship with God and communicate with a voice. Thus, as creation's plan did unfold, a note of sadness filled the air. God knew where man's choice would lead, and the heartache he would bear. The Father looked upon his Son, and saw the Lamb to be slain. The cost of man's redemption would require sacrifice and pain. My own dear Son, are you willing to leave the beauty of our abode, to be veiled in human flesh, and walk a mortal's road? From these glorious ivory palaces, you will be placed in a virgin's womb, then be born to a humble stable, because elsewhere will be found no room. Your birth be poorly attended, only a few will heed the good news. Although the angels will declare it, their message most will refuse. Few will see you as Emmanuel, most will mock, scorn, and jeer. Although you will preach the truth, the majority will shut their ear. And then, my son, you will die, condemned by your own creation. You will bear the sin of all mankind to bring them salvation. Then in silent contemplation, God the Son paused to decide. The immensity of such a decision by none could be denied. Although one fails to comprehend the decision of Christ then made, we now come with praise and thankfulness. That's for all man's sin He paid.
Emmanuel means God with us, and we pray that He's with us today. Some people might be thinking about my Christmas jumper. I'm into DC, that's why I picked it. That's better, isn't it? I'm into DC, that's why. And it means hope, and it points to the Superman, who's not me. My wife can confirm that I'm not Superman. It's Jesus Christ. He's the God-man. Throughout this booklet, you'll see different things that the church do for the community. Jesus washed the disciples' feet, and we're here to serve you in the same way. So please have a look. Where are the children here? Can I have a scream from the children, please? Good. Do you like homework? Yeah! We have a great homework club. We've got a geophysicist and a chemist who are members of our church. Don't let anyone tell you science has disproved God, it's nonsense. And they run a homework club on Wednesdays. So all you kids, after Christmas, I look forward to seeing you to our homework club. Garnteg School Choir, could they make their way to the stage, please?
Angels sing, glory to the nearest.
over the state. But I think we did a better job actually, but... Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to ask them some questions. And they're going to be fair questions, and whoever gets the most wrong will have this egg squashed on their head. Yeah? And just to prove to you that it's a real egg, this is my spare egg. The other one's in my pocket and it broke, which is why I've got a wet patch around my pocket. Right? So I'm going to ask them all questions fairly. Okay? So Chris Chu, the first question. Can you please name the mother of Jesus?
Yes.
Is he right? Round of applause, Chris Chu. Win. Where was Jesus born?
Bethlehem.
Is he right? Yeah. Okay then. Charles, and these are fair questions. What Roman holiday held between the 17th and 23rd of December had a large influence on how we celebrate Christmas today? That's unfortunate. Saturnalia. Saturnalia. We all knew that, didn't we? Right, Chris. Who appeared to Mary to tell her she would have a son? Did you get it right? Yes. Quinn. Who followed the star to find Jesus?
3 wise men, the Bible.
3 wise men. Totally random question. Charles. What 2 gospel accounts do not mention Christ's birth? It's Mark and John, obviously. So well done, Gwyn, well done, Chris. You can stand over there. Now, Giles, you lost that quiz, I'm afraid. So you're going to have an egg put on your head. So can you speak down a little bit because you're so much older than me? Right, I need us to do a countdown now, okay? Can you count down with me? Ready? 1. Let's do it again, ready? 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do that. I can tell you, no. I can't do that because I love this man, he helps me all the time. He's a good guy. Round of applause for Giles, please. But I'm a just quiz master. And the deal was, if you got something wrong, you need the egg on your head. So how can I remain just, but let him off at the same time? How can I do that? I can take it for him. So we're going to do that now. Giles is going to put this egg on my head. Okay? Do the countdown with him. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That seriously was not going to happen. That was going to cover me. I'm sorry. Right. That couldn't have worked out any better, really, could it? No, the point was, for me to remain just and merciful, I had to take the hit myself. And that's the good news of the Bible. It's that Jesus Christ wanted to be a just judge, and as a just judge, he'd all have to condemn us for not loving God as we should. But because he loves us, he took the hit that we deserve on himself on the cross. Does that make sense? The theological term is substitutionary atonement. And that's what the Bible is all about. That God loves us so much that he doesn't want to punish us for when we do something wrong, but to remain just, he gave the punishment to himself on the cross. And that's the beautiful message that we celebrate every week in Alpha. That we can live because he died for us. And that's what we remember at Christmas, that God lives and that he loves us so much that he gave us his son. Round of applause for our counters. Well done. Thank you.
Turned away, and
shining stars. If you can please evacuate the stage carefully, because this is high. Right, the kids are going to sing now. Come on in, children. This is church. See, it's not boring, is it? We're not a bunch of nutters. I am, but the church are not. Right, once in Royal David City. Let's go, Lana, over to you, my love. Church. Thank you. Now, Nodva Church 5 years ago was 10 old souls, and the Lord has blessed us. Nodva is Welsh for refuge, and that's what we are for every one of you in this community. We're the place where the marginalised can come and have love, where those of you that feel like you're happy and comfortable, you can come and be of service. We're where the community gathers, and we would like to invite you all to come to our services. You can see more details in here. Sunday at 11 and Christmas Day at 10 o'clock. There's one more person that we haven't said thank you to, and he's the most important person that ever lived. If it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have changed me 10 years ago. I wasn't always a Christian. I was a very naughty boy. He saved me, and then he led me here to serve you people, and that's Jesus Christ, the historic person, Jesus of Nazareth, God the Son. So can we have a round of applause for Jesus, please? Louder than that, he's God, come on! Yes.
There's been an event like this, not that I've seen anyway. So if you can all sing, it starts with the jingle bells, then the dashing through the snow, then jingle bells again. Please just wave any lights, sing, because it makes the band sound better when you sing. Thank you.
Let's do this, Jingle Bell Challenge, hooray! Come on.